All right, we've got our reteaching here for composite shapes. So if you are watching this, you are planning on retaking the composite shapes section of your summative. You're going to watch this and make corrections to your summative as we walk through it, and then you'll do some extra practice on your own. So for composite shapes, we're going to break down all of our composite shapes into smaller figures that we have area formulas for. So this first one, a trapezoid, we can see that we can break that into two triangles and a rectangle. So when we're finding the area of our rectangle, our dimensions here are 6 by 3. So its length and width are 6 and 3. We're going to multiply those together to give us an area of 18 for just that rectangle. Now for my two triangles, I have the base of each of those, and I know that the height of each of those is going to be 6 based on those dimensions. I can find the area separately, or what's going to be a little bit easier is I can just take those triangles and I can pretend I'm putting them together, because they both have that height of 6, and together they have a combined base of 7. So I'm just going to cut those off and put them together to make one big triangle, making it less work for me to solve. So I'm going to do my base of 7 times my height of 6 and divide by 2, which gives me a combined area of 21 for those two triangles. Then to get my final area, I'm just going to add 21 from the triangles plus 18 for the rectangles to give me a total area of 39 square feet. For my second one, I've got a hexagon here. This hexagon, the easiest way to break this down is to split it into 6 triangles that are all the same size. So if I look at those triangles, right here we can see that those triangles have a right angle here, so that makes our base 9 and our height 7.79. So to find the area of our triangles, we're going to find base times height, divided by 2. So base and height are 7.79 and 9. Divided by 2 is going to give me the area of that one triangle. So that's this piece right here. But because I have 6 triangles that are all the same size and shape, I'm going to then take that and multiply that by 6 to give me the area of all 6 combined. When I plug all of that into my calculator, I get a total area of 210.33 square feet. For our final shape here, we have this strange looking rectangle that's got a triangle on top of it. So our easiest way to break this down is to split it like this. So I've got a rectangle and a triangle. So starting with my rectangle, the dimensions of that rectangle are 26 and 22. So we're going to do 26 times 22 to give us an area of 572 for just the rectangle. Now for my triangle, we can see that we've kind of created this right angle down here where the height of 8 meets this base that I drew in. The problem is I don't have the dimension of this base. So what I need to think about is that this whole entire length here is going to be 26 inches because it's the same length as this bottom piece of the rectangle. So this whole thing is 26. Well, if I use 6 of it here and I use 6 of it here, that means I've used 12 of it that's not part of the triangle. So 26 minus the 12 I've already used gives me a base of this triangle of 14. So there's 14 left over. Now to find the area of that triangle, I'm going to do that base of 14 times the height of 8 and divide it by 2 to give me an area of 56 for the triangle. My final step then is to combine all of those areas. So the area of the rectangle, 572, plus the area of the triangle, 56, gives me a total combined area of 628 inches squared. After you've watched this, or hopefully as you've watched this, you've corrected those questions on your summative, and then you're going to pick up the composite shapes extra practice from my side counter. And once you complete that that practice from my side counter for composite shapes, you're going to bring your completed extra practice and your corrected summative to me on Wednesday during STAR in order to retake this section of the summative.